All right, here's that drilling that I picked up. Has 3 barrels. When I picked this up, I got a really good deal on it. The rifle barrel didn't shoot. Pull the trigger, nothing. I took this apart, and this is a very unusual drilling. I've worked on a few of these, and usually they look like a Swiss watch on the inside. This one has strikers, and the coil springs feed or push the strikers, which makes this gun, for being a 100-year-old gun, it's really simple design internally, and works pretty good. So I used a Colt 1911 hammer spring for the coil spring in this that was missing. The striker and the spring were completely missing for the rifle barrel, and made a new striker. And we're going to shoot this and see how it does. This is a 9.3 by 72R, 293 grain bullet, moving right around 2,000 feet per second. It's not like a Magnum or nothing, but still a pretty good round for hunting anything in Michigan that I'm going to ever hunt. Here's your standard 16 gauge bird shot. That's the 9.3 by 72R round. Alright, so this drilling was made somewhere between 1912 and 1923. Drilling is German for triplet. It's a side-by-side 16 gauge shotgun with a rifle barrel underneath it. This gun was originally manufactured by the guy that built it, was Emanuel Meffert in Sewell. On the barrels is marked Hubertus, which is for Saint Hubertus, patron saint of hunters. It's also, I don't know if you can see it in here, but it's marked up here, Hubertus, and then Krupp steel. Pretty nice gun. Bores are, if I can get it to, can't get it to do it, but the bores look like new on this gun. Real shiny. Rifling's beautiful on the rifle barrel. Now on this, somebody had asked me about proof marks. So, I'm going to try and get this in the video. Let's move this over in the light, see if we can get it better. There's proof marks on here. Maybe that'll work better. But there's a crown, and then a crown with a U, and then there's the caliber, which is, that's actually 9.3. On here, it has some writing that I can't really read real well. Here's some rifle proof marks right in here. Essen, yeah, Krupp, Essen, something or another. That's the steel. But like on the shotgun barrels, the crown is the first inspection. The crown with the U is the second inspection, or at least the way I understand it. The crown with the S is for shotgun. I'm not sure what the W means, but then these are also nitro proofed. Some of them have a crown with an N, and some of them are like this, where it actually says nitro, and it's got that crown. These are not Damascus barrels on this, the shotgun barrels or the rifle barrels. This thing is in really good shape. For when you're shooting a rifle, it has a flip-up sight, rifle sight. Like I said, just a very unique gun. And there you can see the bores. They're dirty because I just shot it, but they're shiny. And the rifle barrel has good rifling. On a lot of these drillings, they'll have like a 4 number. You'll see like 1194. And that would be that it would have been made in November of 1894. For some reason, between 1912 and 1923, from the research I've done, they didn't put date codes on them, but they did before and after. So this one was made between 1912 and 1923. This up here, that's for the rifle barrel, and that's for the shotgun barrels. This is your actual safety right here. Flip this open, and the barrels open up. Close it. They're closed. This gun is extremely, extremely light. I mean, it doesn't weigh much more, if any. It doesn't weigh much more, if any, over one of my regular double barrels. It's got a real nice cheek piece on it. This has got some beautiful wood. Let's take out here in the light. It's raining, so I'm trying not to get on there too much. But, I mean, it has some beautiful wood on it. The bluing is in really, really good shape for being 100 plus years old. No major pitting or nothing. It could use to be reblued, but I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I think I'm going to probably leave it like it is. Some of these have a lot of real extravagant engraving on them. This one here doesn't. I mean, it has a little bit around there, a little bit around the edges, a little bit right up here around the edges, a little bit right there. These are indicators showing that the strikers are ready to fire. I still have to make one for the rifle barrel. Beautiful, beautiful gun. I really, really like this gun. It's long. Shotgun caliber is 16 gauge. Rifle caliber is 9.3 by 72R. The chambers on the shotguns are 2 3/4, and the chokes are modified and improved modified. The length of pull on that's 14 inches. Somebody added that butt pad on there. That did not come on there from stock from the factory. I had bought this gun off of Gunbroker, and with it came a bunch of information, and then I had to find some of the information on it. But this actually came with a certificate of authenticity, you know, that it's an authentic German drilling with the age on it and that, or approximate age, because there's no way to really tell for sure. It doesn't have the date code on it. Other than that, I really don't know what more to say about that gun other than I really like it. It's probably one of my favorites. I hopefully am this weekend going to do the Damascus barrel shooting smokeless loads testing through it. And maybe this weekend I will do the Cape gun that is in 3855. It's a double barrel, and the right barrel is 3855, left barrel is 12 gauge. Hopefully that explains it to everybody. I will do a more in-depth video on the proof marks and explain that